Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be doing a brand review on the Korean skincare company called Cosrx. Cosrx has been around for a while now, and I've always been so intrigued by their brand. They have really great active ingredients with really short ingredient lists. They just have just the good stuff in their skincare, which I really appreciate, and I was super excited when Yesstyle reached out to partner with me on this video. Yesstyle is one of the largest global retailers of Asian skincare, and they originally actually had a different campaign in mind for this video, but I took a look at their website and I spotted the Cosrx brand, and I know a lot of you have asked me questions on this brand, asking me whether I've tried it. A lot of you have made product recommendations from them, so I thought this brand review would be really fitting for my channel. I'm glad they agreed, and yeah, I just thought this whole concept would be really fun, and I just really wanted to try some Cosrx stuff out. So I was really excited about this video. These products I've been trying maybe for about 3 weeks now, and there's some products that I've really been loving. I think they're going to be staples in my skincare routine. There's a couple things I'm so about, so I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the ingredients and how they've been working out for me, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll go ahead and get started. So Cosrx is a Korean skincare company that is cruelty-free. They're sold throughout a bunch of different retailers, but it seems like Yesstyle has the cheapest prices for them. And I actually heard Stephanie Nicole, she's one of the YouTubers that I really trust for reviews. She's just always super honest, but she's like, Yesstyle is the best for getting overseas skincare because everything's always legit, it comes packaged really nicely, and the shipping is really great. So a lot of people say great things about their site, and I got my products probably within less than a week. So their shipping is great, and they also offer free shipping over $35 to the US, which is amazing considering I think Ulta you have to spend $50 before you get free shipping, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, all their shipping is great. They package everything really nice, and yeah, I was just really excited to try this stuff out. So we'll go ahead and get started with the first product. Okay, so first let's talk about their star product. This is the product that everybody raves about. I've heard Elle from Elle Leary Artistry talk about this. Renee from Gothamista has also raved about this, and this, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but there's snail mucin in here, which is snail filtrate. But believe it or not, snail has so many skincare benefits. It actually has naturally occurring glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, peptides, elastin, all this packed in here. So it's just so cool that you can get that naturally occurring in snail. Who would have thought? But snail is actually in the It Cosmetics CC cream. No wonder I love that foundation so much. It always keeps my skin so hydrated. But this ingredient just does great things for the elasticity of your skin, the bounciness of your skin. It just keeps your skin nice and hydrated. But I've been using this right before my moisturizer step, and it just adds extra moisture to my skin. It really just packs everything in. It has a really thick serum-like consistency that you'd think it's going to be a little sticky, but it dries down really silky smooth on your face. It absorbs quickly. It feels thick and heavy, which I love because I just feel like it seals everything in, and every morning I just wake up with glowy, dewy skin because of this. This is probably my favorite from the line. I highly recommend this. So good. I don't really use this during the day because it is really thick. I feel like it needs the nighttime to just absorb into your skin. But yeah, this is just a great product. Loving this so much. And then another essence they have in the line is the Galacta Essence Tone Balancing Essence. This is a little thinner than the snail mucin essence, so I like to apply this right before the snail mucin. But Galacta Essence is actually a yeast-derived ingredient. It's very thin and water-like, and believe it or not, it's the whole ingredient that the brand SK2 is based upon. But there's some great emerging studies about the skincare ingredient, so it's becoming really popular. A couple of the big things here, I'm getting this info from inkydecoder.com. So it says that it has been found to increase hyaluron production in epidermal skin, so that's going to help to increase the plumpness and hydration in your skin. It's also been shown to have antioxidant effects, so to help protect your skin against further sun damage. It's been shown to help with skin brightening and skin pigmentation. So many great things about this ingredient. This essence had me really excited. So it's super thin and hydrating, and it really absorbs quickly into the skin, which I really enjoy. Is it a necessity? I don't think so. I haven't noticed any life-changing effects, just mainly hydration with this so far, but I really like how it feels. I like that it doesn't leave a tacky consistency, and it just makes my skin feel so silky smooth and plump. So I've really been liking this, and the biggest thing with that is just the absorption rate. I just love how it just And then I've been testing out the AHA Whitehead Power Liquid. I was so excited about this because this has 7% glycolic in here, and I love glycolic. I feel like this is the one ingredient I've really been getting into this year. But glycolic just makes a big difference with my sunspots and hyperpigmentation because it's a chemical exfoliant, so it like gets rid of all those dead skin cells to reveal like brighter, younger looking skin. And this is really great because it's not super strong. It has soothing ingredients here along with the glycolic. So there's panthenol in here, which is a really like soothing, intensely hydrating ingredient. And there's also niacinamide in here as well. So you're gonna get the brightening from that. And niacinamide has also been shown to tighten pores as well. But it's great because it works on my dry skin. I was a little nervous that it would be a little bit too strong, being that it's called the Whitehead Power Liquid. I'm like, I don't know, I have definitely clogged pores around my nose, and it has helped to open them up, but I was afraid that it would be really, really drying, and it's not that at all. It feels moisturizing, and I just wake up with really smooth skin from this. I don't know if I've noticed any lightening with my sunspots just yet, but the smooth, soft skin has been the biggest thing with this. This is thinner than the Galacta Essence, so I like to use this first and then follow it with the essence, but because it's so thin, it's nice to follow it with thicker serums or moisturizers because everything just kind of seals it in. I put it on my hands and pat it right into my skin, and it sucked right into my skin, so this is another one of my favorites. I highly recommend this. This is another one that has amazing ratings on the site, so another really popular product from them, and for good reason. There's so many great things in that. And then let's see what's next. Oh, let's talk about, I think this is a newer product from them. This is the Valencian Comfort Ceramide Cream. First, oh gosh, my lighting is so bright right now, but the packaging I just think is so pretty and simple, and this is basically a thick ceramide cream. Ceramides are a natural part of your skin barrier, so it helps to keep moisture levels in, and it just can help to repair the skin and just seal everything in. And this is a really great thick cream. It's almost like a balm consistency. You'll see as I squeeze it out, like, oh gosh, getting it all over my rug. It almost reminds me of a thick, like silicone-like primer, kind of along the lines of the Pixie Rose Balm. It feels so silky smooth on the skin. It's a great moisturizer. The ingredients are really great. It has lots of great things in here. The first ingredient is leaf water. There's glycerin, glycol, sunflower oil, and sunflower oil is known to have great reparative effects on the skin as well. A great moisturizer and skin softener, and what else? Just so many good things. It does have bergamot fruit oil in here, so it does have a light scent. Could do without the scent, but it's a really light scent and it doesn't irritate my skin at all. But yeah, I know people say that bergamot can be pretty irritating, but again, I haven't noticed any redness or inflammation from this. If anything, I find that this is super soothing on the skin. It's really thick and hydrating. If you have oily skin, this might be a little bit too much for you, but if your skin is super dry like me, this is just so great. I even like it just a spot treat too in those dry, flaky areas. Sometimes I'll just put like a little patch on top of it, and it's just, I wake up with smooth, hydrated skin, and it just takes away any texture or flakiness. It's really good. So I've been liking this moisturizer as well. I don't have a light moisturizer from them, but I have been testing out their Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask. I feel like this is the answer to the ceramide cream because even though it's a mask, it can act as a moisturizer for somebody with oily skin. It has like, it's not sticky at all. It's not like the pharmacy honey potion, but it has, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's a thick, clear gel cream. It absorbs pretty quickly into the skin. It feels really nice and soothing. And even with my dry skin, I still wake up really hydrated. I feel like I could use a little bit more hydration, but on those days where I just need, maybe if I'm a little bit on the greasier side, this is just enough. It feels really smooth and emollient on the skin. It absorbs really quickly. The directions say apply it after all your skincare active ingredients, let it sink in, and then wake up and rinse it off. I have rinsed it off like the instructions say, but there have been mornings where I've forgotten about it, and I will say it doesn't leave a thick film on your face where I felt like I needed to rinse it off right away. So it seems seems like it absorbs really nicely into your skin overnight, and if you forget to rinse it off, I guess you're just getting the extra hydration and benefits from all these amazing things in this overnight mask. So it has honey in here, which has great anti-inflammatory and soothing properties. There's also adenosine in here, which I was so confused when I saw this ingredient, because there's a drug in the hospital that we use to fix a baby's heart arrhythmia if they're going into this specific arrhythmia with adenosine. Never knew it could be used in skincare, but there have been studies to show that it has helped with wrinkle smoothing. Who would have thought? But apparently it's naturally occurring in our skin. It helps with our skin barrier and just to smooth everything out. So some really cool things in there. That mask is really nice and just lightly hydrating. It's not too much. So those of you with oily skin, I think, would really like that. And I've been trying out their low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. I was a little apprehensive about this because with me having dry skin, I thought this would dry out my skin even further, but it's really nice and soothing on the skin. This has a BHA in here to help exfoliate your skin. There's also tea tree oil in here, which helps with acne breakouts. And I can say that I have not had a breakout within the last few weeks. So I feel like this has helped to help keep my skin clear, and it feels really great on the skin. It's so cooling. It's really refreshing, and your skin just feels like nice and moisturized after using this. It has just the lightest sudsing action to it, and it's called the low pH Good Morning Gel because it has a pH of 5, which your natural pH of your skin is from a 4 to a 7. So it keeps your skin balanced and just nice, hydrated, and just keeps your skin clear. So I've really been liking this cleanser. I think this is a great buy. You get 5 ounces in here. This thing is huge. I feel like I barely made a dent in this, and I've been using this mainly at night, sometimes in the morning if I'm using like thick moisturizers at night and I feel like sometimes my skin just feels super heavy in the morning. Sometimes I'll just splash water on my face, but there are mornings if my skin is feeling heavy or extra oily, I will reach for a cleanser. And this is just nice and light in the morning. So I've really been liking this as well. And then I tried out these calming pads a few times. They are toner pads. These are called the One Step Green Hero Calming Pads. I haven't used these a ton because they're mainly for sensitive skin. I don't get that much irritation where I felt like I needed these, but I've really enjoyed these on the nights where I cleanse my skin and maybe I had like a heavy makeup day, or I just feel like my skin has maybe some extra dirt and grime on it. But I've used these after cleansing, and it just helps to pick up that extra dirt and grime or makeup that the cleanser might have missed. But there's great calming ingredients in here as well, like witch hazel and also green tea. Green tea is everywhere these days. So many research studies to show that it helps with tightening pores and brightening the skin. And yeah, these have just been great after cleansing. Like I said, I haven't used them too much, but when I have, I just really enjoy the feeling that they give to my skin. They're really soothing, and they leave my skin actually feeling moisturized. They're not your what were they called? OxiClean. No, not OxiClean. That is a laundry detergent. Oxy pads, right? I think that's what they were called. But they were those really harsh, astringent pads. These are not that at all. They leave like almost like a soothing. They just help to add like an extra moisture factor to your skin, extra cleansing, and also that soothing agent as well. For me, I don't think I'll use these too often, but if you have sensitive skin, I think you might really enjoy these because they're super calming. And then last but not least, this is another one of their really popular products. The name is very strange. They're called Hydrogel Very Simple Pack. But basically, they're little tiny like round sheet masks, basically. They're like almost like these silicone, they're so strange, silicone little pads that are packed with an essence. You apply them to the dry areas on your skin, and your skin soaks up the essence, and they just help to keep your skin moisturized. When I first used these, I'm like, I am not gonna like this. I applied one to each side of my face, kind of underneath my eye area, and they were so slimy, they were falling off. But as I let them sit, I kept having to readjust them. As I let them sit, they started to soak into my skin, and I just felt my skin like pull all this moisture in, and they ended up almost like a suction cup to my face, and they ended up sticking to my skin. So they just made me realize how dry and in need of moisture my skin really was, because it just pulled all this essence in. So I don't know what ingredient is in here that helps drive all these great ingredients in, but they just If you have dry skin, I think these are great, and it's just a really fun product. You can also cut these in half, which I've done as well, and use them just as under eye patches, but they're really soothing and moisturizing. Let me tell you what's actually in here. It's basically just a ton of moisturizers and hydrators, lots of humectants. There's sodium hyaluronate. It has ceramide in here, so some really good things. It does have some natural fragrances like grapefruit and the bergamot fruit oil, but I don't really think it has a strong fragrance to it, and again, I didn't notice any irritation from this product as well. It actually feels really nice and soothing. I did really like this. Do I think it's necessary? Maybe not, but it was just a really fun experience, and I just felt like they really hydrated my skin and they did the job. It was just so cool to see how quickly that essence was just pulled into my skin. So they were really fun to use. Now, out of the whole line, the products that I would truly recommend, the things that have been just stars in my skincare routine, have been the Advanced Snail Mucin. I love this. I just love the moisture I get from this. And then the AHA Power Liquid. Great things in here with the glycolic and the niacinamide, and I just love that it doesn't give that like harsh chemical exfoliant feeling. It just has been keeping my skin bright and smooth, and I just feel like it does a great job with sloughing off that dead skin without noticing any harshness. So it's just been a really nice, gentle chemical exfoliant. Really like these two. I highly recommend, and yeah, I really can't say too many bad things about these products. There's some fragrances and a couple of the things, but other than that, they have great ingredients, short, just good active ingredients in here. But I feel like I found some new staple products. There's a couple other things I want to try from the line as well. They have this blackhead removing serum, and there's also a hyaluronic acid that has really great reviews, so I want to give that one a go. But yeah, they just have so many great products. Super excited to try out this brand. Thank you to Yesstyle for partnering with me in this video. This was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any other skincare brands you guys want me to review. There is so much new skincare out there, so much to review, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you're most interested in. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. See you guys.